Today on the channel, we got another McFarlane Toys Gold label, this time with the Green Arrow, Connor Hawke.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Green Arrow, we got Connor Hawke. But for all your Connor Hawke Green Arrow needs, better hit Target right now. But for everything else McFarlane, make sure you're going to jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15%. Yes! 15%. Gotta get a deal out there. And of course, gonna do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're gonna take a look at the packaging. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna unbox it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna see where it goes from there. And I did just recently find this at one of my local Target stores. Bam, there he was, just chilling on the shelf. Have to imagine the next couple of weeks, you'll probably have that same thing if you're watching this as it drops, of course. But Connor Hawke Green Arrow, another generation of the Green Arrow. I always go back to the old school Green Arrow just because of the Super Friends days and playing with my uncle's Migos when I was a little kid. But I do remember this era, and this is kind of where I was getting out of DC stuff a little bit here with old Connor Hawke. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, related to Ethan Hawke. Yes, Ethan Hawke, the actor. Somebody can fact check that if they want to. What, Todd McFarlane, do you have something? He's related to Hudson Hawk. Wasn't that like a TV show? That's not even a real person. It's old Todd McFarlane from the couch here today. But let's dive into old Connor Hawke here today. Looking good. Got the gold label, of course. 22 points of articulation. 12 and up, I believe. Yes, that's true. Mark Summers from the couch. Always worried about these ages on these. Big window box. You want an autograph, find him at a convention. Or maybe not. Who knows? But DC Multiverse Connor Hawke Green Arrow. Looking good. Looks like we've been here before a little bit. Green Arrow, of course, on the side the usual. Then on the back. Oh, look at that artwork. Look at that artwork. Of course, a gold label, so there's no wave or anything like that involved. Looks good for what it is. I guess we're ready to pair up with our 90s superheroes is what we're ready to do. Second generation, of course. Third generation, see you later, goodbye. Second, I believe. Pull it out. Bam! See you later. Put some spin on it. Back like a boomerang, of course. And then, of course, you got to have the DC McFarlane stand. Seen it before. Bam! We'll see it again. See you later, goodbye. Let's see what it says about our friend Connor Hawke. I know a restaurant called Cooper Hawk. I go over there for work meetings every once in a while, so I'm sure he probably is part owner or something. Real name, Connor Hawke, and he's got quite the story here. Connor Hawke was the son of Green Arrow, Oliver Queen, although his father did not know of his existence until the two met in the ashram monastery during a dark time in Queen's life. Easy for me to say. Connor showed a natural aptitude for archery and martial arts, and Queen took him under his wing when he eventually discovered the truth about their connection. Queen was mistrustful of the young man, and before they could repair their relationship, Queen was killed in an explosion. Connor took up his father's mantle as the Green Arrow and even joined the Justice League in his stead. After Oliver Queen returned from the dead, Connor was able to bond with him as a son, but their relationship remained fragile. So, drama in the Arrow family, that's what we're going to say right there. Looking good, the old plastic prison for old Connor Hawke, but of course, you know how we do it over at McFarlane Toys, like I work there or something. I just work in the factory. I oversee all the twist ties stuff. It's a little secret I have. Maybe not, but a lot of twist ties, as you can imagine, with the Green Arrow, just like everybody else from Todd McFarlane. I just can't imagine how much Todd and his crew could save every single year if they just back down the twist ties a little bit. But they doubled down, said 2025 going to be the year of the twist tie, and just wait for 2026. You haven't seen anything yet, I believe is what they did say. So we'll see if it rings true, if it holds true. Who knows? I'm more concerned about that Cambodian tape, though. Man, that's some of the stickiest tape of a generation, of course. And I can't even get it off my hand. It's like super glue. It's like super glue. It won't even come off. There we go. Get off of me. Get off of me. There's one. There's two. All right, we're ready to party. See you later, goodbye. Arrow style. Green Arrow, that is. Now, we do get the Green Arrow right here. You do get a bunch of arrows. Fitting, of course. Did we get one single arrow? It feels weird we don't get at least one single arrow, but you do get his little backpack here. Of course, plugs into the back G.I. Joe style, but you throw those arrows in there if you need to. You can also store the bow probably in there as well. it will fit. Not a super tight fit, but it'll fit. Then you do got the arrow here. Nice brown to match kind of his bag, looking pretty good. So it is brown. Got little gold emblems on here, a little dash of pizzazz, of course. Then you do get a little rubber instead of real string. Now, I don't think we've ever got real string. Maybe we have. I don't know. But we do get the rubber string right here. So you got a bow and arrow. Looks good. Would have liked a single arrow. Not the end of the day, of course. But no, end of the day? How about end of the world? But end of the day, too. Why not? But there it is. A little accessories. But now we're going to dive into old Connor here. All Connor getting after it here. Got that yellow hair all poofed up there like a young Steve Borden Sting. Shout out to the Stinger, of course. Got that Ninja Turtles bandana mask going on there like a young Leonardo. It was the 90s after all, so he was like, oh man, Turtles, all the power. I'm going to dress as a turtle. Almost reminds me of that one kid. Now I'm forgetting his name. We unboxed him on the channel. He was the guy that dressed as a turtle, the little kid. Yeah, we've had it from NECA. You know what I'm talking about. Is that him all grown up right here? Is that what we're looking at? Could very well be. Who knows? But look good. The head sculpt, very stoic, very kind of angry, I would say. I guess he's angry at his dad. His dad died in an explosion. He didn't get to tell him, you know, Dad, I really want to be like you. And he didn't get to tell him that, but I guess they reconciled, and now it's a little icy, a little frigid, maybe. Who knows? But interesting head sculpt on him here. Does got the little hood over the top, looking good. Of course, no articulation or anything to it. But he is an arrow. He could pull that up over, then do some archery if he needs to. Like he's straight out of Lord of the Rings or something if he needs to. You do get an interesting kind of vest over the top. Gives a little bit of a V kind of to it. A brown and black attack. And then you get the green and gold. Of course, huge Oakland A's fan, as we can imagine. A guy of the 90s, why wouldn't you be? Of course. He doesn't like what happened in 1990 to the Oakland A's, just like myself. So we got that in common, of course, as well. But looking good with all the green. You got the forearm guard here in gold. It's pure gold. Pure gold right there, I have to imagine. Got a belt going on with a little bit of gold and silver. Down into the pants here, all in green. You do got some of the little bags attached there, obviously just for show here, but he does have some of that so he can store some things in those pockets, I guess. And then he's got some brown boots looking good, ready to take on the world. Got those big balls in the ankle. You know I hate big balls, especially when they're right in my face like this, and they're just staring me down. Two of them even, and who knows? Who knows what's going on? It looks like it'd be a little piece of hair in there, too. Who knows? These balls, oh, man, get them out of my face. Get them out of my face. But looking good, all things considered here. A thin build to this guy here. He is skinny. He is just one of those young 90s superheroes. Just kind of skinnier type guy. No over muscle, like a Superman or something. But his arms do go all the way around for us. Do get a bicep cut. We do get the double jointed pinned elbows. McFarlane, he loves the pins. We know how that goes. Hand back and forth, side to side. We do get 2 trigger fingers on him. So make that what if you will. Hula hoop up top, plus traditional waist. Got those big old arrow splits. You got to be able to do them. You can also do a big side kick if you want to. If you're going to do some Turtles karate, of course, if you need to. Leg does go up there. Double jointed pin knees. No boot cut. You do get those big balls in the ankle, of course, back, forth, side, up, and down. And then you got the toe articulation, just in case you need it. Ready to go, ready to party, ready to take on the world. One arrow at a time, really. But we can't really do that with this one here because we didn't get any loose arrows, so that's not going to happen. And boy, it's going to take some work to get it in his hand as well. Pretty thick right here in the handle, and pretty tight little hands on him here. So I'm going to have to work that. There we go. I was going to say, you got to work it in there. You got to be careful. You don't want to break a thumb off or something, but we do got his arrow, or his bow, more like it. No arrows included. They got to do it for safety reasons, I guess. But not a bad figure. Definitely cool to build out some of the ancillary. I don't know if you call them ancillary. It's a green arrow after all. But it is nice to build out the whole universe, the whole world. And we got about a year plus, a year and change to continue to build out that world from old Todd and the crew over there at McFarlane Toys. We do got Green Arrow. This is what I think of because when I was really small, I played with my uncle's Migos, as I mentioned. And the Migo one looked a lot like this. So when I think of Green Arrow, I always go back to this look. But we got the father and son through time, I guess. And the father got a single arrow. The son did not. Sounds like my relationship. My dad gets everything I don't. No, maybe not. Maybe not, but looking good, cool to have. Hitting Target stores right now. Of course, Jay's Toys and Games in the future. Make sure you check them out. Supporters of the channel, of course, but let us know your thoughts on the Green Arrow in the comments down below. Gonna pick it up? Pass? Long game? No game? Not sure what you're doing with your life game? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, on Patreon and now YouTube channel memberships where you can get early access to both channels' videos. Everything under the sun if you need to. Also available from me or Amazon, Barnes & Noble, softcover, hardcover. It is the complete guide to the ECW original San Francisco toy makers by yours truly. Order from me, you get some bonus bookmark, sticker, autograph if you want to. Choose your own adventure there. And of course, that sticker is The Kyle Peterson Show, my brand new podcast every single Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, and video cast on YouTube. Appreciate the support over there. Give me the old 5-star review, of course. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and of course, The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com. So for another McFarlane Toys unboxing, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?
We're going to the end of the line.